He raps better than them. He got all the melodies. He got melodies like Roddy Ricch, but he raps better than all of these niggas. I'm sorry to say. Am I wrong? I was really checking out the lyrics for this shit. This nigga went crazy. That nigga, he snapped at the party. He said, yo, he said, my brother in prison and polo. I jumped in the game and went loco. I put on these clothes like a hobo. That's layers of drip. I showed my ass in fifths. You play your mans, get killed. Said that before, but I'm dead for real. Little bro jumping. That nigga went crazy. Anyway, yo, chat, what's good, yo? I'm back from, I don't know if you want to call it a hiatus, but I'm back in effect. I was in LA for the weekend. You know, young Draco called up on me. We're going to talk about it. I did the verses. Held him down, DJ'd for a bit. I don't know why niggas think that I'm playing around. To all you bitch ass niggas who still questioning why my name is DJ Akademiks, the day the DJ make me millions, I will DJ all day. I made millions by running my mouth. I do whatever the fuck the money come from, I'm gonna do. I stopped DJing because the money wasn't up to par. A nigga give me $20,000 a show, I'll be in every city DJing right now. I'm telling you right now. I'll tell you this right now. I don't give two fucks. Unfortunately, this media shit, I got an iron grip and an iron fist on. The amount I get paid for opening my mouth, I could DJ 10 events and I get paid the same amount. So, yeah. Anyway. But yeah, actually, I'm about to start doing DJ events, truth be told. But it's all good. Yeah, so I DJ'd for Soulja Boy. Salute to also DJ Charisma. Soulja Boy hit me. I don't think he thought I was going to come through. I think he thought I was going to eventually flake on him. So he had a backup DJ as well, which is DJ Charisma. She did a verses before. She did she's on a radio station in LA as well, so salute to her. But she did verses for Brandy. She DJ'd for Brandy. And I think Soulja was like, yo, if I know him too, fuck it, right? I think he did a very honorable thing because I did show up. And instead of being like, all right, well, I told Act to do whatever, he was like, yo, is there a way we could just compromise and work this out? And I don't really give a fuck like that. I was like, yo, all right, she could do the first 10 songs and I'll do the second 10 songs, which is 20 songs. Who cares, right? He texted us the set list, which I'll tell you right now what he told me. I'm going to read you the set list that Draco sent. And then we'll kind of get into the verses. I thought the verses was brilliant. You know, me going into verses, I thought it was more combative. Honestly, going through sound check, both artists were on stage. They kind of rehearsed everything. Bro, it was great camaraderie. Like, bro, you could tell when two niggas, like, bro, they got a bag for the shit, right? They don't got no beef. Whoever y'all want to say won, their pockets both won, right? So it's like, I think we're used to thinking about verses like it's competition or it's beef. And shit, even in the rare case where we get a Gucci and Jeezy, you know, I think Gucci had some strong points he wanted to make clear, but they both got paid. And that's why they both performed their joint song at the end. Like, you know what I mean? Versus isn't really the controversial fighting stage that you think it might be. It's a stage that's really about celebrating entertainers and rappers, but it's at the end of the day going to be open to the fans' interpretation of who won. I seen Billboard score the battle between Soulja Boy and Bow Wow, and I think they said Bow Wow won very close, like 12-8 or 11-9. Whatever the case is, truth be told, who cares? You know what I mean? Again, I think, you know, Bow Wow has a great catalog. I think Soulja Boy's catalog is a little slept on. Let me read you exactly what. I'm going to read you his set list that he wanted to go with. By the way, from experience, I'm realizing how much improvising went on. There's a lot of improvising. So I see a lot of people who are Monday morning quarterbacking, and I've done the same too. Like, hey, why did certain so-and-so didn't play this song, whatever. I'll give you the inside scoop when it comes to this particular verses, because obviously I was there. Let me find his text. Where is it? Okay. So the first song that Soulja, this is his song lineup, was supposed to be Make It Clap the remix. He was going to start out with Make the Clap the remix with French. Now, I didn't know that Verzuz, well, I haven't watched Verzuz in a while. I didn't know that Verzuz was a thing that like niggas is bringing out people. Yo, Bow Wow had a whole fucking concert. It was Bow Wow and friends. The nigga brought out all type of people. Like, after a while, I was like, yo, where the fuck did y'all hide these niggas? Yo, Bow Wow was just bringing everybody out. But it looked like, you know, there was some agreement with them that, hey, I'm going to bring some people out, right? Because, by the way, Romeo showed up to sound check. And I was like, wait, is this Romeo? And yeah, he had a whole performance ready. But Soulja Boy was supposed to perform Make It Clap. He was supposed to have French as his first guest. Then after that, it was supposed to be Kiss Me Through the Phone, Pretty Boy Swag. Now, this is what he sent me, right? Now, I'm going to be honest with you. I would look at this list so far and say, you're shooting heavy early, right? After Make It Clap, which is quite new, it's viral. I think that's a great way to start. Instantly Kiss Me Through the Phone, then Pretty Boy Swag, and then after that, Hot About the Bed, Turn My Swag On. Instantly that. Those are some of his biggest joints. And that's only 4 tracks in. And I remember Bow Wow walks over to me, and Bow Wow looks at me and says, Ak, tell me you didn't tell him to play this shit, because this nigga done fucked up. He's firing all his shots early. I got some shit for him. And again, remember, this is all in fun, so like it's not really, you know what I mean? It's all in fun. But watching these verses, you can see how people try to sequence their shit. So after that, and I think what Soulja was trying to do, because salute to Charisma did this. She did the mix on this. She cut to Beyonce sampling Soulja Boy on Turn My Swag On. Beyonce sampled it on a song called, I think, Hold Up. And they went from that to Turn My Swag On. And yeah. I think Soulja Boy wanted to show his impact by showcasing how much people like Nicki fuck with him, Drake fuck with him, Beyonce fuck with him. I think that was all part of his plan. And I think it worked. I ain't gonna lie to you. Anyway, after that, it was supposed to be Soulja Girl. Yeah, bitch, yeah. That was supposed to be the one after that. Then it was gonna be Bapes. Then it was supposed to be in the middle. This is around 10. So this is around 9 to 10. I wanted to take over when the party shit came on. I'm gonna tell you when. So 300 with Soulja Boy and Keef was supposed to be after Bapes. That's in the early middle of the shit. But then we get word Chief Keef is on the way. So Chief Keef is about to show up and they're gonna perform this shit live together. So they're saying, let's skip the song now, hold the song, Keef finna show up. Keef never showed up. And well, I mean, he couldn't get in the venue. And because of that, the song was never played, period. Right? After that, after 300 was Gucci Bandana, Gucci. All right, that did get played. Then a song that got cut eventually, because I think that's when the Nicki song came in, right? So Nicki sent a version, literally while we're there, sent a version of Make It Clap to the manager. They airdropped it on the computer. We tell Soulja, come over here, nigga, come over here. Nicki just sent a fucking song, and he never heard the shit. He's like, what? He said, word? I guess they had some type of communication, so he wasn't that shocked. He was like, all right, run that shit. You know what I mean? Of course, it's like the third time you play the song, but Soulja Boy, he don't give a fuck. He just care about promoting himself. He don't give 2 fucks. Yeah, so did Birdwalk play, or did we take that out? I think Birdwalk didn't play. I don't think we did Birdwalk. But the next song after that, which I think that's where I took over, was Donk. I wanted to get to the party shit. Like, She Got a Donk is a classic party song. And I don't know if y'all watch the verses, like, I'm going to try to watch, like, some pieces of it. I've never watched it from just on the phone strictly. I was there, so I'm looking at the crowd. The crowd, I don't think it really plays too much of a part in how y'all probably seen it. But me watching the crowd, yo, like, Soulja Boy had the crowd rocking. He has more up-tempo shit, while Bow Wow has more nostalgic shit. You know what I mean? He's playing the like Mike shit. He's playing a lot of, he's bringing it back to, you know, the Death Row days. You know what I mean? He's doing all the things to bring the nostalgia, but Soulja Boy is just treating this like a party, which I think it was cool. Yeah, so Dong happens. I think we cut Booty Meat. We go into another Nicki joint, which is a Yes Bitch Yeah. And then we go to All the Way Turned Up. Then LOL Smiley Face. Speakers Going Hammer. Shootout. And I think when we played Donk, it was like, let's go straight to Itty Bitty Piggy, which was another song that he was going to play later. But obviously it's the same beat because it's She Got a Donk beat. Then after that, it was We Made It with Drake. And I'm going to be honest with y'all. Chat, I'm going to keep it true with y'all. I didn't think Soulja was going to really, like, I didn't even think that was a Soulja verse. I thought that was just Soulja talking on the outro. I didn't think that was a verse. So if you notice on the verses, I backspun the track. So I'm like, yo, it was like 2 minutes in. I'm like, fuck, we get it. It's a Drake song and you're ad-libbing the shit. Let me just backspin the shit, drop the bomb, just go do what you gotta do for Bow Wow. This nigga Soulja said, what the fuck? Let my shit run. And I'm like, wait, are we gonna go to the fucking intro? Anyway, we went to the intro. And Soulja Boy rocked out with the intro part of the song like it was his fucking song. So that was kind of my mistake. I didn't know the nigga was gonna perform. All right, hold on. Let me play that song. I didn't know that was his verse. And I love Soulja, but I didn't know that was his. I thought that was the outro. Look. We made it. We made it, Drake. Is it not on streaming service? Okay. Let's just find it on YouTube. We made it, Drake. I had no fucking idea that was Soulja's verse. Yo, listen. We're doing... for every song, we were playing it in full. Do intro, chorus, first hook, chorus, exit the song, okay? I told him there's a couple songs that Soulja had on his list, like LOL Smiley Face, where you have to wait for not only Trey songs, but you gotta wait. Who else is on LOL Smiley Face? Is Gucci on there, or just Soulja? No, just Soulja, but there's another one where Gucci's on there too. I'm like, Soulja's verse is stuck in between some shit. Should we just cut the song that will cut out somebody else's part, go straight to his shit? But anyway, we didn't do all that. It was just like, we're just going through. But this is the part that was an outro. I never thought it was a verse.
Sometimes I crash. Nigga, we made it. Look at them niggas' faces. Them niggas, they hate it. I look a nigga in the face and say, nigga, we made it.
I was so fucking dumb. I thought this was Soulja talking shit over the track. I never knew it was a verse. I never knew, bro. I found out on the verses that it was a verse.
Soulja Boy, stun on them haters.
I had no idea.
In these days, I don't need no favors. Hey, nigga, we made it.
It sound like an outro because like he's just saying random shit. Then like, nigga, we made it. I don't know. Anyway, okay. So that happened. Then we did Crank That, and it was always supposed to be that they were gonna end on Marco Polo, right? So we cut a couple songs. Overall, everybody, you know what I mean, improvised, made it good. I think the camaraderie between Soulja Boy and Bow Wow and how much they fuck with each other, I think it made for an entertaining show. I gotta be honest, hats off to both of them. It was good. I haven't watched Verzuz in a while, but I think it peaked around like almost 800,000 people watching live. I think that was cool. I like it. Any more questions or whatever on the Verzuz? Because we about to move on. I did say I want to see more younger artists, and the reason why, if you're wondering why I went to get involved with that, and I obliged to Soulja Boy's request of DJing, is that I want to see younger artists do it. and I know there's a lot of ego when it comes to younger artists. Because imagine, not saying this would be a good matchup, but if you suggested that Uzi do a versus with whoever, let's say Yachty. I'm not saying that's a matchup that people want to see at all, but I don't think either do it. You know, I think just the ego of being current in the game doesn't allow you to do it. I think people have associated verses with, oh, that's what niggas do when their career, the best of their career is behind them, or they don't have a current hit or something like that, right? And honestly, I think that should change. I would love to see Future do a versus. I would love to see Uzi do a versus. I would love to see, you know what I mean, even though this never happened, Youngboy do a versus. I would love to see Trippie do a versus. I would love to see, yeah, and obviously you gotta have a couple years in the game to do a versus, right? Somebody said Rich the Kid and Uzi. Please don't be disrespectful. I keep telling y'all, Future beats everybody in the verses except Drake. Future beats everybody in the verse except Drake. Anyway, all right, cool. Enough versus shit.